Hey guys, welcome back to No One's Fun. Today we are going to take off from Sky Harbor and we are just basically going to be like flying, testing out different planes, and doing all of this in Geo-FS. I recently got a new yoke in Microsoft Flight Simulator, engine throttle. So, I connected them all here, and I also got the rudder pedals. You can kind of hear them maybe. But then I basically just took everything, manipulated the controls, and everything looks fine. So I'm going to go ahead and start the timer of how long we're flying, and we're going to go on right now. Okay, right now I'd like to back up using the pushback button. Why isn't that working? Okay, there we go. Push back, pull back. And instructor to do this. You kind of push back really fast. There. Now taxi down to the end of the runway. You might want to taxi. Yeah, let's go this. Air traffic controller says there's no headwind or tailwind going behind us, so that's good. No wind today. It's really good, and gotta do checks, flaps. Flaps are checked. Spoilers. And rudder. Elevators. Then ailerons. Everything's go. Okay. A little of an early turn. Nothing we can't fix. Alright. We are getting lined up on the runway. Air traffic controller says we are cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. United 1746. Let's line up the runway and let's go. We're lined up, cleared for takeoff, United 1746. Alright. We have just enough airspeed. Cool. Let's put this thing off the ground. Yeah, off the ground. Oh, I forgot to put flaps to 50 to help get us up in the air. Plane. Gear coming. flaps? No. Flaps? There we go. Right. Okay, so now that we've taken off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and spawn us at St. Martin. I know they typically wouldn't use this plane coming out of Phoenix to go to somewhere across the whole world, but this isn't real life. A little early with the split. Oh, we're decreasing our altitude really fast now, actually. Going really fast. I'm just gonna do spoilers early. A really big bounce. Really big bounce. That's bad. Well, hey, we're on the ground. Probably got a couple of headshots banging at the top of the plane, but who cares? It's not like I'm paying for it. Alright. Now since I practiced landing and taking off, I'm gonna move on to landing the smallest planes onto this runway to the biggest planes. Let's start with the smallest aircraft I think is in the game, the Piper Cub. It's also a really good tail wheeler. So let's go ahead and go into location. It's a Juliana Airport in St. Martin. I gotta turn the engine thrust full. All set. We're going great. Keep going up and down though. It's a little hard to maintain your altitude. I'm using a yoke and a cub rather than a stick. I know that because I flew one yesterday. But, what does it matter now? That's when I got all of this stuff. Keep wing waving. Might want to bank a little. Oh, I feel so sorry for these people's stomachs who are inside here. Okay, I see the runway. We can start reducing our power. The Cub has no flaps, so all we're gonna have to do is use our brake. No flaps or spoilers. So let's go ahead, use the rudder to line it up a little more. Let's try and prevent the bounce. And the bounce is a little hard to prevent. I'm going to turn the brakes on. I'm going to keep the tail up just a little more, and then we can drop it down. We are good with the Cub. Now that that's set, we can actually go ahead and try the next plane. As always, the classic 172. The plane hasn't loaded yet, which forces it to go up. Now it has loaded, so now it's banking down because we don't have really hands on the controls. Alright, you can see a bunch of airliners in front of us. One consists of an A3 that just keeps respawning for some reason, and then crashing into the water. Oh, way off target this run now. Go ahead, engine full power. increasing our altitude, and we should be decreasing. We have 3 flaps, so I'm going to go to 40 flaps, maybe 30, 60, 90%, 100%. We have 100% flaps. Now unfortunately, this doesn't unfortunately have any spoilers. We're gonna have to land this thing with the parking brakes. Brakes. Okay, that one was actually pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And yeah, that was a good landing. Alright, so what aircraft should I do next? I might do the Pitts Special S1 biplane. So let's go to Princess Juliana Airport. I'm pretty sure this is bigger, so yeah, this looks a lot bigger than the Cessna and the Piper Cub. It's about the same length with wings and all that, but it has an extra wing. It has a couple of extra wings, so let's see if we can land it. I'm going full throttle. Whoa! Whoa, I don't know what happened there. What was going on? Control. Dealing with a little crosswind though. Yeah, definitely we're dealing with a little crosswind. I'm gonna reduce that. I gotta really quickly land this at the start of the runway. It's no big deal. But I like landing at the start of the runway most of the time, so you don't roll off the edge of the runway. But we can hold our altitude for a couple of seconds. And we can get down. Oh. Natural bounce. Ugh. Bad bounce. Alright, the bounce got me on that one. So let's go over to aircraft. Our next plane is going to be the Lock. No, let's do the Douglas DC-3. Now let's respawn. And now we're already getting a feel for the aircraft that have retractable landing gear. You know, I might actually want to do the Piper PA 18 just for fun. Because I actually haven't flown that yet in this game. Last time I tried, I clicked it, and then my screen froze on my phone. I haven't tried it on PC yet though. So let's give it a go. Okay, I think the runway is right in front of me. I think all I have to do is just keep the altitude going down, just barely. Yep, the runway is right in front of us. I'll turn to the right just a little bit. Line up with the runway even more. There we go, and we're lined up. And we just gotta level out the plane. Flaps at full. There are no spoilers because this is just, it's like 1960s. We do have a bigger plane, so I'm gonna keep the tail wheel up just a little longer. Then I'm gonna go ahead, bring it down. Alright, that's great. We can call that a land. Now let's go ahead, let's go into aircraft. I think I'm going to do the Lockheed E-38 Lightning next. as it's a military aircraft, and I don't think we've done any military aircraft so far. Up a little too high. There we go. There's our lock speed. Gonna have to turn up the power, bring down our gear. Our gear's transitioning down. Now reduce the throttle. Reduce the thrust. RPM, whatever you want to call it. Now since this is one of the bigger planes, I'm gonna try and land where those two giant squares are. Just so I have enough runway left. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, they didn't invent spoilers yet. I don't think they invented reverse thrust either. So we're just gonna have to bounce this one out, maybe use our rudders to get the plane to slide. That'll stop it. Okay. We should be good with that plane. Now, let's go into our aircraft. Let's get a little bigger of a plane. And I think I want to do the Boeing 737-700. Now, I'm going to go United Airlines. And I'm going to go into aircraft. Sorry, I just skipped that. I'm going to go into approaches. Just Juliana Airport. Since we're already going pretty fast, I'm going to take the flaps. I'm going to move them down to 50%, 50, or 40 degrees, 80 degrees, flaps. Now we do have split, we do have the spoilers. Now reverse thrust, let's put the brakes on, see if this plane can stop. I'm pretty sure it can. You can take off the spoilers, we don't need those anymore, and the flaps. We are officially stopped. Alright, now, just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and do the, where was it, the Piper PA 216 Warrior. I think that's what it's called. So now we're in the Piper PA. Let's go try and land at Princess Juliana Airport one more time. We have trim, and then we have this option. I don't know what that does. Probably like opens the door or something like that. After this I'll see what that does. But yes, we have trim. So let's put the brakes on. Let's just go a little further out. Now the Piper PA does not have retractable landing gear, so it's still up. So the gear is already down for us. Now, I don't think this has spoilers. No, it doesn't, because it's a civilian aircraft. Alright. Flaps down to 30 degrees. Let's go engine thrust a little more RPM, come on. Okay, brakes are on. Oh, I stalled right before the runway. But I still want to see what that option was. I'm not sure what it is. I wonder what that option is. Oh. What's the option? I'm really wondering, guys. Maybe if I went ahead and went into first person, I could figure it out. Cockpit cam. Yeah, I can't seem to figure out what it is. So let's just go ahead, select a new aircraft. I think I kind of want to do the Airbus A350 first. Okay, now that we have the A350, let's go ahead and select Princess Juliana Airport one more time. And as you can see, we have another option, which I'm pretty sure is the door. I'm going to go ahead, flaps 50 degrees, or flaps 50%. Then I'm going to make them 100% flaps. Hold out the plane just a little more. Brakes are on. We do have split because this is a commercial airliner. Might need to start to go on the start of the runway. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to see one thing. I'm going to see if I can actually butter this. So I'm going to go into extra views, wheels. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to location, and I'm going to respawn. Flaps are going to go down to 100% flaps. I'm going to bring the wheels out. Alright, we have the wheels out. Now all we need to do is wait for them to stop. There we go. Now all we need to do is wait, and then I'm going to try and butter the landing. Hopefully I can do it. I notice that my nose wheel is not aligned with the runway, so I just don't really... Oof! Oh! Engine thrust. Good enough. Alright, down to the next aircraft. Let's go ahead and choose... Oh, I know the perfect plane. Let's go ahead and find the A340. There we go. We have our A340 now. Might want to zoom out just a little. Lufthansa A340. Cool. Just checking to see if I'm around with the runway. How far the runway is from me. Now I'm gonna hit the water, and I know that for sure. stalled. Okay, I'm gonna get a side view one more time. Wheels are going down. Tops are fully down. Now split. That's gonna go up. Probably engine power. Use engine power. There we go. Okay, now that we've got that, let's full back thrust. There we go. Now that we have that, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get another bigger aircraft if I can find it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the Boeing 777, again by the same creator. I wonder. Ooh, yeah, we have Air New Zealand. So this is good. I like this livery a lot, actually. I just think that the camera is placed too close to the plane. That's the only thing I don't really like. Flaps, full, split, full, gear, full. Line up. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ooh. Oh, smooth. Whoa. What's going on? Okay. We can call that a landing. Now let's get just a little bigger, and I'm going to go ahead and select the Boeing 747. Again, by the same person, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Camera's closer to the plane, that's proof. Now let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and bring down my gear. It's going great. Oh, my gear didn't start transitioning down. Everything's in place. I just need to put down the brakes. Ooh, I need more thrust. Let's see if we can pull out of this. Just about made it. On the ground. Alright. Now that we have the 747, now let's go ahead and try the only aircraft that is still in service that's bigger than it. Alright, I actually wonder if they have a, what is it called? I forget, the B1. Doesn't look like they have a B1 bomber though. That's sad. But whatever. Let's go ahead and grab the Airbus A380. If you guessed it, make sure to like and comment. I guessed it on the video. Now let's wait for it to load. Now we have our plane loaded, getting everything ready. Now let's go ahead, location, let's Juliana Airport. I'm going to switch my camera over to the wheels actually, so if I dip down into the water, just don't mind that. So, great. Flaps, 50%. Flaps. 75. Flaps. 100. Gear. Brakes. Just gotta get down and split. I have one hand on the yoke right now, waiting to put the split. I wish this was infinite flight. Splitters could be armed. Don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna put them down early. And I'll let this plane butter. Now it's back thrust. And it looks like we are slowing down. We are just about stopped. And we are stopped. Now let's do one more aircraft. If you can guess what it is, good for you. Let's do the biggest actually built aircraft in the world, also known as the Antonov AM-225. Now this is a Mira's library, which was destroyed in Ukraine. I hope they're doing good over there. I hope Ukraine wins, but because they didn't do anything, we're gonna do this with no flaps because for some reason the flaps just don't really want to work, and they have a different axis that they're on. We're going into a stall. See if I can make the runway. I don't think I can. That's a failed attempt. Now let's try one more time. Gear to go down. Looks like we have enough space to glide. Gears down. Flaps are going down just a little. Same spot I stalled in just now. Can't stall again. Okay. Can only see how big the runway is. Normally this would have resulted in a crash due to that. But I'll count it. I mean, if it wants to stay like that, it can stay like that. I'm no judge. And it found its own quicksand. Interesting. But that's it for our video today, guys. Make sure to watch more, please. And make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye.